Hi, my name is Alfred Stein, and I have been a practicing Tomasonianite since about 2001. Tom Timothy Tomasonian was the founder of Tomasonianism. He discovered it in the 1950s. He was a dental hygienist at the age of 46. In California, he got attacked by a bear. So after his entire family was slaughtered, he wandered through the woods of California for days. So he began to write everything down that first came into his mind. He was crazed with religious passion, and we do have that exact manifest in our church. Probably it is hard to tell. I was in college in UCLA, which for those of you who don't know about Tomasonianism. California is bad. Don't go to California. I wanted to be a dental hygienist, but after my stint in the desert, and I did not leave college on good terms. Me and like two other friends, we tried to burn down the school because it was a sin. The whole school. So I lived in the desert for a while. And I had this epiphany one day about a week into my stay in the desert. I was severely dehydrated, and I probably would have died. And I had this wonderful fever dream. And Tomasonian, he came to me in a dream, and he said, "You know what, Alfred Stein, you know what you got to do? You got to move to New Jersey." And I have been there ever since. I'm sorry, what was the question? I am a class 4 Tomasonianite. There are about 6 rankings. It's secret, like the Freemasons. We're not the Freemasons. And of course, I could never be Tomasonian. That's blasphemy. There's only one. So, except for his clone. Yep. Well, that's part of it. Tuesday is our Sabbath, or Tuesday, as we like to call it. We are not a very big organization. There are about 50 of us, but we are growing strong. We are starting to do missions. We are starting to even send people into the unholy land of California to just sway people, sometimes with force. They don't get it. They don't get what we are and what we do. But we just try to be as friendly to them. Our tenets are treat everyone as a mailman. That's very specific, and most of the charity work that we do is to help mailmen feel like, or mail persons. This is 2013. There's of course the basics. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. A lot of produce comes from California, and one of the commandments, if you will. That sounds like such a harsh word, doesn't it? Commandment, I command you. And he does, though. He does command you that thou shalt not buy any produce from California. There's usually a big circle. Mud, because the dirt is important. We take the dirt, we thank the dirt, we then kiss the dirt. Thank you, dirt. And then we proceed to just rub it into our hands and rub it on our faces and then we do the sacred Tomasonian dance. And he spent most of the rest of his time here as the earthly Messiah, preaching his word on a street corner where he also spent his nights. And if you don't get it right, terrible demons will rain down upon you, and sometimes it's a little scary. So you got to get into the space a lot. So.